Society 360, we are promoting organic methods of growing vegetables and fruits. And that is why we are all the way in Spinters, precisely Mariville Homes, at Buff Organics. We are going to engage the CEO of this beautiful garden here to take us through some of the processes of growing these vegetables. Our focus now is going to be on lettuce. We have different varieties here, about 8 of them. So Mr. Chebafo will take us through the process. If you're also interested in growing it, at the tail end, we'll tell you how you can benefit from this. So, Mr. Bafo, you are welcome to Society 360.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to see these things. Are you able to take me through all the varieties here?
Oh, yes. Lettuce, as we all know, is we call it salad. Yeah, but
Yes.
growing up, we only knew of regular leafy one, which is called
The green
Eden.
type?
Green type, which is called Eden, right? But we have so much variety, and just a few here to start. We have this called red green, right? Red is one of the most expensive ones around when you go to the market. We have the leafy red, we have the oak leaf, and we have the green romaine, we have green oak leaf, we have little rosa, and
This type.
so basically, there are a whole lot, different colors, different shapes. We have other types of Gina, right? Averagely, number we carry about 10 to 15 in different types. The thing is, I realized that now it's a global village, so we also need to introduce global stuff and also make our food not only nutritious but also presentive for our kids. But I saw the intrusion of this culture through food coming to Ghana.
Yeah.
So we also wanted to make a way where we can also add value to ours by mixing that and also make it accessible to people. So not to say that this is Brunei, but it's for health. We're trying to promote food as medicine, food for health, food for sight, and also interactive. Then we can also add commercial, which is the culinary part of it. Because you don't have to go to a hotel to have a best salad.
Yeah.
You can be able to grow your own salad in your house and eat it. And these days, I'm more concerned about the way we eat. So organically, because looking at the healthcare system, we have to think more preventive rather than just waiting to go to the hospital. And they tell you you have kidney issues and stuff. So you have to, if you want to live long, affordable, and enjoy family, and for a good nation, I think our food is something that we should be concerned about.
Okay.
So that drew me to this.
Okay, so taking me through the different varieties, this is what is common here in Ghana.
Yes.
This is what we know.
Yeah.
So are you able to tell me each of them what they do, the taste, or any other thing I need to know?
Lettuce are sort of a flat taste, except that some of these, like these ones, right? If you taste it, like they say,
Can I
most,
taste?
yeah, most, you see, yeah, most lettuce don't really have a distinctive taste, mainly because of the way it's done. We mix other stuff with it,
Yeah.
so you can only be tasting the cream, not the leaf, right? So I can say maybe the nutritional value of it is more important.
Okay.
Yeah. But taste-wise, there are a few that has. We have another one. There's one called bitter lettuce. That has a little bitter taste after. Except some are crunchier, some are soft, right? And yeah, and some even the distant iceberg, for instance, it's more. It's melt. We have one called butter leaf.
Yeah.
That one also melts on the tongue. It's
Okay.
like real soft. Yeah.
So how long do they take to grow? Do they all have the same maturity for duration?
Yes, duration mostly is 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Wow.
From 6 to 8 weeks. And it also depends on caring and there's what type of soil you use.
So how do you care for them?
Caring is basically putting it like this. Mostly it's about watering and making sure that the neck is sort of buried into it. When you look at this, for instance, it's not so buried, right?
Yeah.
So it grows taller. But you see something like this, it's the same species, but then because it's buried neck, right on the neck, it will spread wider.
Okay, so does it mean if I want to start, I can just dig some soil, dump them here, and then start?
No, really. If you could see here, right?
Yeah.
See, plant takes 25% of the nutrients from the soil, which means the pH of the soil. So what you need to do is, my this is has a lettuce has sort of a spring root, so it needs a loamy soil.
Yeah.
And the soil we have here is quite clay, and also because of the way we do our refuse, our garbage, we dump everything together in a landfill, and we call it black soil. So I saw that the acidity is sort of high. So when you do the proper pH balance, it's sort of on and off. So knowing the basic base, I decided to really do my own medium, which is the soil, by using about 10-15% of the regular black soil for the microorganisms in it. But I use rice husk, which I get locally,
Okay.
and I use sawdust, decomposed sawdust, right, which you can get from those who do the mushrooms, right. Then I have my own compost I do.
Okay.
All the leaves, the dead end, the prunings that we do, we put them together with the other things like so. We have animals here, so the animal waste and stuff, we put chicken, I used to have quail, I used to have turkey, goat, all that we put it together,
Okay.
right. Then we make the soil, so at least we know the type of soil we have and the quality and the pH that we are using. And it's also very low.
Okay, so I'm sure as part of the upcoming training packages,
Also,
you take the people who will be subscribing to it through all these processes.
yes.
Okay, so are these for commercial purposes or for just
Yes.
for the home?
No. Actually started from home. My food concerned. Very few friends had food poisoning visiting the hotels. And also so I took time to go through the blockchain of the food market, and I realized the disconnection and misinformed in the position of the farmer and the developer to invest. So I deem it wise that if I have to come and stay in Ghana and I have to sort of control my food, especially knowing the healthcare system here, which can be challenged. So I decided to do this first to myself, but now other friends will come and demand and stuff. So I'm like, hey, Ghana is tough, so why don't I try and make something out of it?
Okay.
And plus, I ordered so many seeds that I needed to do. So in that process, then I realized the business part of it and how lucrative it can be. So I'm slowly taking it to commercial.
Okay, so that slowness, how has been the response from the market?
The market is slow to a point, partially because of accessibility. Or somebody in down, someone wants it out there, we get it, and also maybe you have to scale up and have branches over. But
Yes.
secondly, Ghanaians are very conservative, and I think we've never looked at food as nutritional base, but food more as hunger to satisfy hunger. So for somebody to have maybe a bowl of salad, which will cover all the nutrients, they'll go and eat maybe cake with some fish and stuff. Because, and I hate to say that, but I think it's not their fault. But looking at it, I think that's time is going. We need to change our mind and look at things from the more of the nutritional part of food. That it doesn't have to be the food, and then getting the body required as to eating just to fill your stomach. All the caps only to get diabetes, then you have to spend the rest of the money that you can using to it.
Okay, so eat healthy from Mr.
And-
Cheba
And organically,
organically.
know where your food comes from and eat food as medicine.
Okay, so somebody will say, well, I don't know where my lettuce comes from. Who do I want to eat lettuce? So it means that they can take your path by growing them at home. So that is why Mr. Chebafo is putting together a package to train you, if you're interested in this, to come here. He will train you. The package comes with the seedling and every other thing you need to start this whole process. So kindly reach me out on 0543 772090 if you want to be part of this training. So Mr. Chebafo, what else can you tell us about these varieties of lettuce?
Okay,
Yeah,
the
wrap
good
it up.
thing is, right, another problem I saw was seeding. So basically, when I send you lettuce, I send you this, like this, this lettuce for instance. See, you eat around it, like this one, for example. See, so you eat around it. You leave the whole thing to grow. You leave the whole thing to grow, and after that, it flowers and gives you seed.
Oh, okay.
Right? So then you can use the same seed to, and the soil I've given you to nurse and grow more. So one plant like this, which I'll sell to you, or varieties that you buy, after eating of it, you leave it to get your seeds. These seeds are heirloom seeds, which means they are organically seeds, and they've acclimatized. Right? Most of the plants that we import, other people import, are not acclimatized. So you buy expensive, and maybe the weather changes, it dies. But everything here that I'm doing has gone through acclimatization. So the seeds, when you grow in Ghana, can grow. You can import seeds from outside. By the time you bring it here, maybe just storage facilities or other changes will not make it germinate. But when you buy like this, not only are you going to eat of it, you can also have seeds of it.
Okay.
These are heirloom seeds that are very expensive, but you get it for free. And I'm also doing that to encourage home garden. Know where your food comes from, and also know your seeds. You don't
Know where
GMOs.
your food comes from. I hope you're enjoying the conversation. Kindly subscribe to our channel because we promise to bring you more and more of these things to live a healthy life. If you live healthy, you can do anything. Okay? So, Mr. Chebafo, thanks for giving us these insights into
My
the
pleasure.
right
as
soil.
always.
Lettuce here in your garden. A lot of things are here. Oh.
Yes.
You'll see more of it. Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of Society 360. It's a bye from us.